Okay, my chat's telling me like movies, anime movies that are underrated. So please keep filing off with them. Do you have any anime movies that are underrated, guys? Anything that you've
Man,
seen?
I think Fist of the North Star is still one of the goats.
Fist of the North Star. I've never heard
The
of that.
the movie, not the show, and it's actually viewable for free on YouTube. YouTube,
What?
like, they find it, they crack down, they take it down, and then like a month later, they put it back up. The same link. But yeah, Fist of the North Star, they've put it in HD now. It's extremely gory, but it's extremely good.
Shit.
Like, so this guy basically gets so strong that one punch from him, your head explodes.
One punch?
One punch from him anywhere on your body,
over?
and your head will explode.
That's
he
outrageous.
gets that powerful.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So 13-year-old me is watching all this blood cartoon, and I'm just like,
yeah, that seems like a lot. It's actually really cool though. It sounds neat. Reminds me of One Punch Man.
No.
Is that the same kind of thing? One Punch Man and that guy?
I don't. I mean, the premise sounds the same, but I'm assuming people's heads don't explode on One Punch Man.
Oh yeah, no. Did you guys?
Well, I mean, technically, it's just the part of the upper body that explodes with it.
I'm so confused right now. I've only watched like 3 episodes of One Punch Man, but he could destroy anybody in one hit. So I'm thinking that it's probably the same idea. A poke can explode your head like a bomb.
I'm assuming Fist of the North Star is like written a lot more seriously though. One Punch Man's kind of it's like the animation's good, but it's like non-serious.
Yeah, there's no jokes in Fist of the North Star. And that came out in like '93, so all that blood and heads exploding in '93, like that was, I think that set the bar and the tone.
Apparently, Nani, like that meme with just the sound, came from that.
Yeah, the Nani and then the re.
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
And the there's another one that they use a lot.
Appreciate you,
it's
Emilio.
Basically in English, it's like you're already dead. And I'm trying to remember how it translates in Japanese. When you hear it,
Shindiro.
Yeah, that one. There you go.
Yeah, I've heard that one too many times.
That's from Fist of the North Star also.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's.
Do you guys want to
the
play?
whole... Go ahead.
Sorry. Do you guys want to play one more round, or do you want to do something else?
I'm down for whatever.
Okay.
I'm along for the ride.
All right, 150, 200 cc mirror
For
race. Mirror race backwards. Everything is backwards.
Somebody say 200.
Mirror race. Everything is backwards.
Tom is about to wash us.
Bro, I couldn't find my dock controller thing. I've just been Joy-Conning it this whole time.
Joy-Conning it?
Yes.
Why are you so good at the video game?
I don't know. Muscle memory.
Yeah. Did you play this a lot as a kid? Is that why?
No.
Oh.
I played Double Dash as a kid. What's up?
I turned my Switch on like 3 days ago for the first time in a while, and my Joy-Cons had drift.
Oh,
hang on. This stream is called Tipsy Mario Kart. Who's been drinking in here?
Okay, well, I said it would be Tipsy Mario Kart if they hit the sub goal, but they didn't hit the sub goal, so it's not Tipsy Mario Kart yet.
Tipsy Mario Kart for me. I'm having one.
Yeah, he's drinking.
Told me anything.
Yeah, Hom, if you want to drink, then you can drink.
I'm
but
okay.
Not for another 30 subs, at least for both of us.
And is that tequila, vodka, wine? What is the weapon of choice tonight?
I have no idea. Thunder, what do we have?
You have gin, and then I got some like hard teas. If you wanted to try those,
I am not a drinker. I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Just drink the hard tea.
Correct, wine.
Just mix it all in one big cup. What's the worst that is?
That sounds like
everything.
I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna find a liver in time.
We'd find out what the worst that could happen is, because
we'll
get you
well. There. Yeah.
That's the fucking wee ball cocktail.
What the fuck? Gin is wild for a Wednesday. Listen, every day is the weekend for us, okay? We're streamers. We make content.
Wednesday isn't you guys' gin day? What's going on here?
Yeah, you guys don't drink gin on Wednesdays?
I drink water.
Oh, me too.
It's Water Wednesday.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
A little water in my gin, I understand.
I was out here drinking spicy water. I'm scared. Thunder, look out. Oh, he looked out.
We can...
Yeah.
Finish the thought.
Sorry. No, hold on. I gotta go.
Where are you going? We can what? I exploded.
Em can't play Mario Kart and talk at the same time. I want to see her walk and chew gum.
Oh, no, it's not that. We're getting donut walled right now.
Yeah, you got donut walled just a little bit, but I'm back now.
Steven, look out.
Yeah, no, I forget what I was gonna say, so we'll never know.
You were like, we can, and then you just stopped talking.
Yeah, we can't anymore.
We no longer can.
We know.
The doctors are reporting we no longer can.
The specialists have told me that we no longer can. It's over.
The specialism?
The specialist.
Did I hear that right?
No.
Shout out the specialisms.
Thunder,
Yo,
leave
who has
me
items
alone.
they don't want to use?
Okay. This is backwards and it's really mixing me a lot.
Was that a blue shell?
Is nobody else confused?
No, that's pretty normal.
Why would I be
Fuck. Okay,
confused?
I'll just be in last. That's fine.
Ah.
And you're getting hit with blue shells.
Yeah, and I'm getting hit with blue shells.
Now, me personally.
See, we're only 12 away from the goal now, so if they didn't want to make me drink, then it's right up in the air. It's right there.
It's literally right there.
It's literally visible. Okay. Anyways, what else can we talk about, guys? sWooZie, are you making videos every week now? Weekly videos?
I'm trying so hard.
Yeah, and?
And it's like the bones are protruding out of my face because it's draining me so much. I'm having fun though. I'm having a lot of fun with it still. YouTube has some more features that I'll have to tell you about coming off the stream.
Yeah, okay. I would love to know about the features because I don't know any of the features right now.
Because here's my thing. Like, in our last meeting, I try to provide as much unofficial official help as I possibly can because I like to think that I have a good ear to the streets. Because when you work for Google or any of these companies, like you start just not having an ear to the street. You're locked into your either home office or you go to work and you don't really engage, you know?
You mean like as a YouTube employee, like people that are working at YouTube? Okay.
Correct.
So you're giving them like advice?
Yeah, honestly, in any field. So, I mean, even they... Oh, I don't know if I can talk about this, so maybe I can't, so I'll just skip that part. So, I'll just say there are some things... I was going to jump and say something else, but I was like, wait, no, that's NDA, so let me skip back over to this.
Cool.
There are just things that are being implemented, and I'm telling whenever you bring me into a meeting, I'm going to tell you stuff that you probably wouldn't normally hear. So, like, for example, I had a meeting with the Bard people. You're familiar with Bard, the Google AI? Right. First thing I said was, the name sucks. Like, I'm going to tell y'all straight up and down, the name sucks. And that's the kind of stuff you can expect if you ever bring me into one of your meetings. I'm going to tell you probably what any other yes man or anybody else in the room won't tell you. I'm going to tell you the bad,
We'll give them honest feedback.
Correct.
Okay, got you.
So, moving forward, I was telling them, like, guys, everybody in social media now is just monkey see, monkey do. Like, oh, they made all their profiles circular. We're going to make all our profiles circular. They're charging for the checkmark verified. We're going to charge for the verified checkmark. So there's things that I'm just like, stop doing the monkey see, monkey do what everybody else is doing. Maybe try doing X. And they were like, oh, well, we actually had X in development, but we weren't sure if we should launch it. And I'm like, wait, what? Definitely launch all the missiles. So it's looking
X, like, are you gonna elaborate on that, like, later on, or
later on? I will definitely elaborate on
X.
X.
You told YouTube what to do, and they're just gonna do it?
Yes.
Ooh.
They had it in motion. They had it in motion, and they usually have a bunch of things in motion, but they're just not sure whether they should implement it because if you make one change to your platform, it can have a domino effect that's almost unfixable, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look at Twitter now, everybody's freaking verified. It's just like
Twitter's a nightmare.
Right. It's just literally like a nightmare gone wild. It's out of the cat is out of the box now. So it's like what they said in Incredibles, how Incrediboy says, when everybody's a super, nobody's a super. And that's what's going on with Twitter right now, you know?
Right.
So they have these implements and the change they want to implement, and I'm saying this change y'all should probably put into swing, and then everybody else will then copy you.
That'll be like a move that they're gonna make that's original.
Yes, and that nobody else has done yet, or people have tried in the past and failed. But I think YouTube could probably do something, especially when you think about it, guys. Like everybody, freaking doesn't pay you. Like Instagram isn't paying you anymore because once they started paying for the checks, oh dang it, Em, you are getting destroyed in that tree right now.
Stop! I know.
They are not being nice.
Bad. I was doing really good, and then I started. Fuck. Anyways, you were saying about Instagram, and they were. I didn't even know Instagram was paying people.
They started paying people to do reels.
Okay, and then that stopped.
And then once they launched their blue checkmark paid, and they made like 60 mil on the day that it launched, they were like, screw you guys, nobody else is getting paid for a single reel ever again. So it just goes to show you who cares about the content creators, and YouTube was one of the first to pay, and they're still paying. So
Yeah.
I'm telling them, like, listen, guys, y'all have something going here. Like, they're paying for reels or for shorts now. They're paying for all kinds of stuff. So
Who passed me?
with what they have coming up.
Oh wait, no,
if
that
they
was the
also
secondary one. Nobody passed me.
include
The second.
the
Yudi, thank you for the
influencer
right,
in
bud.
this new
Appreciate
thing
you.
they're about to launch, dude. Influencers stand to make a butt ton more money. Brands stand to make a butt ton more money. So we'll see how it goes and how hard they push it. But it's an exciting time to see how this launch will go, if they launch it, how hard they'll launch it. So that's, I think, all I'm legally.
Sunday, you
got
to talk to M. M loves olives on her pizza. I think it's weird.
Okay, well, you can give me a call later, and then we'll talk
Oh,
about it. And then I got
100.
you. Okay, I'm excited. That sounds really cool.
I definitely.
So, I mean, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, when you brought it up, I definitely remember the era where Instagram was just hard pushing reels and everybody hated it, and they were like kind of fighting it, and then all of a sudden they just stopped one day. So
So, I mean, the short form too is also a new implementation that you're putting onto everybody's site, and it's just changing the way people go about doing it. Because think about how much more. I'm saying the best way to like articulate this: how much more bandwidth, how much more space, how much more everything Instagram has to do now with this inclusion of this whole new category of reels. And I mean, weren't they doing IGTV, and with the inclusion of that and reels, they were competing against itself. So you would literally have divisions and branches within your same umbrella that are competing against each other. So that's why they slowly phased out IGTV. So it's like things like that.
I'm wondering, is it just kind of like an adjacent thought, but I wonder how Twitter bought Vine when Vine went under. How did Vine go under and then TikTok exploded, even with Twitter having it?
That's a great question, man. That is really a great question. Well, so
Twitter bought Vine?
When Vine died, yeah. But then they didn't really revive it.
So I could probably share some insight on that, with the exclusive. Some people know, some people don't know.
Okay, because we don't know, and now we want to know.
Yes. So Vine, as y'all know, for a time was thriving. Vine was killing it. Vine was doing great.
Vine was king.
But I'm trying to. Maybe I'll just, for safety, not mention anybody's name specifically. One of the Vine kids was hanging out with me, and they were like, "Dude, you YouTubers are getting so paid, but so many of us Viners have way more followers than y'all, and we're not getting a penny. What's up with that?" And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like,
I remember that shit was really bad on Vine when it came to monetization. Yeah, they couldn't figure it out.
No, they couldn't. And they were getting 15 million views per Vine in some of these cases,
Yes.
So all these Vine kids are like 16, 17, 18, 19.
Right.
So they all get together, and they specifically say to each other, okay, we're going to get Vine and have a meeting and demand that we each get $1 million.
Oh my God. Oh, I remember when this happened. Okay, yeah.
Bold.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I might have shared this with you already, Em.
I remember this. We've spoken about this for sure. Anyways, continue.
So, to make a long story even longer, Vine was like, okay, we'll have this meeting with y'all. We don't know what you want to talk about. Well, okay. So they all have this meeting, and the Viners all say, listen, we each want $1 million, and then we can create better content. We can use some of that money to hire editors, and we get some money in our pocket because we're bringing 15 million views to your site a day each.
Yeah, they're running the website at that point. Like, the website is irrelevant without them.
Right.
Yeah, good stream, Beauty. Appreciate the raid. Hope your shit was good. Sunday, I think it's up to
That's
Beauty.
all you want, but you're probably going to burn through that million real quick. Anyways, so Vine's like, we can't do that for y'all. We're sorry. So then all the Viners are just like, you know what? We're going to boycott Vine. All of us on the 1st of the next month.
I actually believe TikTok should be banned, Chunzil, but that's a whole different conversation I won't bring up right now.
So 4 or 5 days into the new month when nobody's posting, all the big dogs, Vine figured out what they were doing. So they scurried real quick and like, okay, listen, let's have an emergency meeting. We could talk about your demands. So Vine rented out this rooftop in LA. They had it catered. They had dancers. They had lights. They had stages, all this stuff to basically tell the Viners, hey, we appreciate you. We can throw more parties like this for you, but we're not going to give you $1 million each.
That's so fucked. They spent all that money for that party, but then didn't do shit for the actual creators.
They decorated the fuck out of the word no with that one. That's crazy.
No in cursive.
And that was the thing. One of the creators was just like, y'all spent all this money, and then went to the other creators and literally turned them on Vine. Like, look at all this, but they spent $1 million on this rooftop, and they could have given it to us. So that at that point, they were done. So they boycotted for the full month. And then when they went on the 1st of the new month to start posting, they had done such a good job of killing the site and the app that nobody else wanted to watch them when they came back.
That's so fucked up.
Well, that's when Logan came over.
So the whole website died.
Everything on Vine died, and then once it
Logan
died,
went to YouTube, right?
Yeah,
and then that's when his like little YouTube career started.
Correct. If y'all want to track it back to the exact time and date, whenever whenever Logan started posting on YouTube, whenever King Batch started posting, Lele, when all of them started posting on YouTube at the same time is when this all happened.
Oh shit. Okay, that makes sense.
And they all started getting
killed. What happened to Lele? Did she disappear?
She's gotten a few TV shows here and there. She still posts every once in a while, but
like the TV shows that Lily Singh got.
No, not like those. I mean, she's doing a little hosting, but not like late night hosting, which I didn't understand. I mean, maybe I should talk about this another time too.
Okay, is this private? Yeah. I know she got on like The Voice now. Isn't she on The Voice now? In like
Canadian.
Canada somewhere?
Yes,
yeah.
I mean, she's done a lot of voice acts. Like she's in Bad Guys, the movie. She's in the new Muppet thing coming up. Like she's still doing her thing. Oh
damn, she's doing a lot.
Yeah, she's still doing her thing. I mean, the thing is, it's like traditional Hollywood is still trying to figure out how to mesh with digital, and I think they found a nice equilibrium, but they're also still kind of straying away. Because the thing about us is we see the comment section. Everybody's gassing us all day long. We feel like we can do anything. We can sing, we can write books, we can do tours. You can't tell us no for anything.
We're not bad at anything at all. We can act, we can, yeah.
Exactly, especially in our own minds. But in reality, a lot of us cannot act at all.
Okay. Are you calling me bad at acting? Because I think
not you. I'm sure you can kill any role. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these others, they think, I kind of like camera.
Yeah. No, people get really like self-absorbed and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense.
Correct. So they refuse to take acting classes.
Right.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, it's got to be different when you're an actual actor going to auditions and getting told no a lot versus being a YouTuber doing a short skit. And everyone's like, "Oh my god, their acting is so good," because they're all your fans. Like,
exactly. And you're playing yourself most of the time, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So.
What were you in? You were in like, weren't you in?
The Space Between Us.
Ah, yeah.
The thing was too is my team. They get the opportunities, they send me the stuff. A lot of times I just turn it down from reading the script because I can usually tell when something is rushed out or when something's going to be bad. But we have this, or had, I should say, because these people aren't on my team anymore. Me and some of the people on my team, they felt like they were just banging their head against the hard rock because they're like, I'm sending you all these scripts. You won't even go on half the auditions. And I'm like, dude, they wrote this. This is the first draft, I promise you. And they're like, how did you know? I'm like, because I freaking write. I can tell that this is the first draft. So I'm not going to go out here. And they want me to be in a bunch of bad movies before I get in the good ones. And like the thing about how this generation is, like, yeah, maybe Tom Cruise could have had a bunch of flops before he got his big thing. But now they won't let you forget those bad roles. So your supporters are going to go watch you in those bad roles too. So if I do 4 bad ones and the 5th one's good, they're going to be like, nah, bro, he's wasting my money on the last 4. That's how audiences are nowadays.
I feel like you get in that 5th good one, and then people are going to be like, oh, you think he can act, but check these out. And then they show the 4 bad movies, like clips of that.
Exactly. Like you have to tread very carefully. Like I don't know if you guys heard, but the actor that did Aladdin, the live action, he got canceled like yesterday.
Wait, what happened to him?
Oh, man. Have any of you guys heard about this? Chat?
No. Where did Han go? We lost Homothy.
A moment of silence. Pour some out for our fallen homie.
Homothy.
Basically, there. What is he saying? Oh, he's got to go.
Bestie.
He's saying thanks for the games.
Yeah. Let me just see something. I think he wants to play Zelda. I understand. A little Zelda night.
He's gonna go find that spider Zelda.
He's got the itch.
It makes sense.
He's like, sWooZie was talking too much. I couldn't say bye.
Nah. That's crazy. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna BRB just really quickly. If you want to talk to chat, that'd be great.
Okay, hey chat. I missed you guys so much. Maybe chat. Let's go top 3 favorite movies of all time. Okay, we need them in 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. That's the order we need them in. Let me maximize the screenage so I can see what's going on here. The Eye of the Spider. I don't think that was your vote. All time is hard. That's why I'm giving you 3. So we can do third place favorite movie, second place. They could be comedy. They could be animated. They can be anything you want. Just make sure to number them. Ooh, TMNT 1990. That's a good one. I would say Inception and Aladdin are definitely in my top 3. Maybe Aladdin is my number 3. Inception being my number 2. Matrix 1 being my number 1. Harry Potter. 3 Harry Potters. Confession, I have not seen past the 3rd Harry Potter. Oh no. First Class, that's another good pick. Days of Future Past, I'd probably say is my favorite X-Men of all time. The original Aladdin. Raiders of the Lost Ark, also not a bad pick. Top 3 favorite movies of all time.
Oh, geez. Okay, Raiders of the Lost Ark, X-Men First Class. Wait, why did you just do number 2? Original, Aladdin, or rework? Oh! Were you saying Aladdin was your number 1, sWooZie?
Aladdin was my number 3, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Inception, number 2. Someone said what? Thunder?
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. 5, 6, and 3. You really have your specific or your movies down. There's so many.
I haven't seen past part 3. That's for Harry Potter though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4, 5.
Not muted. Welcome back.
However
Sorry.
many else I have not seen. Also, side note, sidebar, Zelda side quest. So Vin Diesel made this whole big thing. Oh, it's the last ride. It's the last ride. Fast 10, come see it. This mother effer turned around yesterday and said that part 10 is a 3-part movie.
What the fuck?
They're pulling an Attack on Titan.
Why
yeah,
are you
dude.
can't? Oh wait, no wait, Thunder, didn't you say this the
said
other day
that.
on Beam?
What did I say?
Maybe not you, it was somebody else, but somebody brought up how they're trying to do a trilogy for the last
Yeah, dude.
for
I'm
freaking
like, really?
Fast. How do you do a trilogy? You're 10 freaking movies deep. It's not a trilogy
Like,
at that
you're
point.
not fooling anybody. You're
That's
not
ridiculous.
fooling anybody. It's
Wait,
the last
okay.
one. Everybody come see it. Fake out. It's not the last one. Like, oh my. I'm not.
But
You know,
what
I might
does-
not go see it just for
What
that.
does everybody think of the Fast movies in general? Chat,
Ooh,
what is your take on the
ooh.
Fast and Furious movies? How do we feel about them? What do we think
I'm gonna be
about
right
them?
back. I'm gonna go
Please.
and wanted me to make her
Because
drink. Chat. I'll be right
I
back.
heard people say that they love them. I've heard people say that they hate them. They have awful writing. What do you think, sWooZie?
Are you gonna chime in on this too?
Yeah, I have to go get. Okay, I think we're gonna do Mario Kart actually properly tonight. So I have to go get my drink downstairs. 'Cause I don't drink
okay.
beer.
I'm making it.
Oh, you're making it! Thunder's making me a drink.
Perf.
And then we'll do actual Mario Kart for the first time ever. I've never done this before. I don't drink on my
So,
own stream. I've never drank on my stream, so tonight's gonna be a little nuts.
As in, put the drink in between your legs and then you pull over to drink it.
Yeah,
Mario Kart?
you have to. Yeah, like
Oh,
proper Mario
okay.
Kart. Like this is gonna be like. I'm actually really nervous. I don't even know all the rules.
So
Okay.
I've tried that before. It was a lot of fun. I think it's probably the most I've ever drank because I was so focused on the game that I wasn't paying attention to it affecting me. So I think I probably had 8 or 9 shots that night.
Oh shit! I'm
wasn't
gonna
even
get
counting.
fucked up so fast. I'm the lightest of lightweights of all time. Okay,
Sam,
they
with
do
you.
be Fast and Furious cringe. Wait, Fast and Furious movies are cringe. Fast movies are okay. Number 3 is the best. What if a car was a superhero? Wait, is that what you're saying? The Fast movies are like?
Have you seen part
After
9?
Tokyo Drift? No.
Oh, it's so bad. I mean,
Is
it's
it
just
bad?
insulting. It's insulting everyone's intelligence.
Cheat.
He
Okay.
he hitches the car on the edge of a drawbridge and swings across a gap in a mountain. Like, he doesn't get out of the car to do this. He drifts
What
into
the
it.
fuck? How does that make any sense? That's
doesn't.
insane.
He drifts into a drawbridge knowing that the tire would catch the edge of the drawbridge and swing him across like Indiana Jones.
That's so nuts. Didn't he go into space in a Lamborghini or something? That is so fucking stupid.
Tyrese did in
That is
9.
the dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my life. Bro is going to space. This is a movie about racing.
Yeah, it got kind of kooky. So I'll say for me, part 1 is the best. Part 5 is second best, and all the rest of them are just kind of downhill from there. Tokyo Drift, I did enjoy parts of it. 2, no, hard no. 6, 7, 8, no. Even though, you know, Paul Walker, Moment of Silence, beat. But yeah, still. Yep. And then 9, I felt insulted on 9.
You felt like it was a nightmare, and it was like the most disappointing thing of all time, and fuck the whole
thing. I
thing.
felt robbed. Like they took my money.
Yeah.
You swinging like Indiana Jones in your Dodge Charger?
Oh, right. Somebody said The Rock flexes his cast off in one of the movies. That is so fucking
Oh, yeah, he does.
He decides his arm is not broken anymore, and he just flexes the cast off. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's
I still haven't
so
seen
crazy.
Hobbs and Shaw, haven't seen it.
Oh, I haven't seen that either. Is that the space one? I don't even know.
No, part 9 is the space one.
Oh wait, wasn't there a runway that was like obscenely long too? Like they're on a plane.
Yeah.
And the runway is like 1 billion miles long. They're like literally on this runway for 3 years. Like I don't know how the fuck it's possibly that long, but it is.
It turned to Sharknado from that moment on, I believe, the franchise.
Shit, that's a nightmare. That's really sad. Okay, I gotta look up the actual rules of Mario Kart.
I can explain it to you.
Yeah.
They probably added.
Wait, do you know the rules?
So I just call it Tipsy Mario Kart. It's basically, I mean, a friend of mine. I didn't play it and drink 9 shots. A friend of mine did.
No.
Yeah, I'm not 21 yet, guys.
Oh wait, I have a question. Sorry, random. Remember me and you played Mario Kart with one of those guys from Raka Raka?
Uh-huh.
Are you still friends with those guys?
Aren't they doing movies now? Yeah, they're directing the next Street Fighter.
That's so crazy.
I hope it's good. I really hope it's good because I would love nothing more for those guys to like blow up in the traditional space off of Street Fighter.
Yeah, I hope they do. They deserve it. Are you still friends with them?
Yeah.
Sick.
To cycle back real quick because I was gone. I remember not thinking Hobbs and Shaw was that awful in the movie theater.
Oh, really?
In comparison, it's probably still over the top and ridiculous, but it wasn't that bad. What was the other thing? Yeah, the movie where The Rock flexes his cast off. That's where. That's the one that Shaw's in. I think I wasn't keeping up with the series too much to that point, but that was the moment. I think I literally like exhaled in the theater very loudly because there's a point where Vin Diesel is on top of a parking garage, like fighting Shaw or whatever. And it's crumbling apart, but it's held together with concrete and the rebar and all that. And he looks down at him on the other side of the parking garage, and he just stomps his foot, and the whole thing cracks in half and splits open like an earthquake. And Shaw falls through it, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
What? Oh, Chad, someone said, what is sWooZie's YouTube? Just look up sWooZie on YouTube, you'll find him. You'll find him. You've probably seen him before. Okay, give me the rules. Also, I want to premise, chat, and everybody else, I don't know how long this stream is going to be, because I am the lightest of lightweights known to this earth. Like,
face down.
1 drink and I'm tipsy. I want you to know that. Like,
for M's sake, we could maybe do Weenie Hut general version since we're doing 4 race bits.
Okay, well, what is?
So, do it like this. Do it like this. You can probably read in to see if I've missed any gaps, but how my friend, air quote, played it is if you're doing beer, that's one thing, but you know, it's more fun to do the drinks. Get the shot, put it either on the floor or on your desk.
Oh God.
Play the game. Every single match, the 3 rounds, you cannot cross the finish line until your cup is empty. However, you have to pull over on the side of the road, put your controller down, and take your shot because drinking and driving is bad.
Okay. Slow down because I have a mixed drink. So I can't finish this in 1 race.
I made her a mixed drink. Yeah. So technically, the rules are that you should finish the whole thing before the race is up.
You gotta finish.
The Weenie Hut general version is that we do 4 race cycles. Is you try to you make sure you have to have it done before the 4 races are up. That's Weenie Hut general version, but it's more manageable.
Before the 4 races are done, you have to finish your drink.
Yeah,
okay, got it.
You can't drink in between races. You have to drink after the go bell starts, and if you're drinking, you have to stop and pull over to drink. So you either don't start in the beginning, or you pull over at the end, or you pull over in the middle. And it's tricky with online Mario Kart because if you're pulled over for longer than 8 seconds, it kicks you out for being inactive. So.
Oh my God! Okay, so we'll do Dispos. We're gonna go up. We're gonna back
Whoa.
out to go to Dispo. So chat, follow us to
Be real
Dispo.
quick, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Grab your beer. I'm gonna go to Dispo, and then we'll start. Cause what are the other rules? If I get too drunk, do I stop driving?
You gotta keep going, bro. That's the humor of it. Like watching you drive tipsy.
Oh God, I've never, just so everybody knows, including you, I've never drunk on stream ever. Like I've been on Thunderstream and had drinks with our other friends, but never on my own stream like ever. So this is gonna be interesting.